Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. It's our Tuesday morning check-in. You guys let me know, how are you doing today? How are you doing on this Tuesday? Let me know. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. It is our morning mental health check-in, and I want to know how you guys are doing today. Let me know. How are we feeling? Happy, what's today? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday, y'all. It's our morning mental health check-in. As you guys are coming in, let me know how you're doing today. Tell me how things are going. Happy Tuesday. It's our Tuesday mental health check-in. And I want to know, how are you guys doing today? Before we get into everybody else and everybody else's day and what they got going on, I want to know how you guys are doing. Let me know. Are we well? How are we feeling at this present moment? Let me know on this morning mental health check-in. Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I should stop saying good morning, right? I should be saying something like great day. Something along those lines. But hey y'all, how is it going? Happy Tuesday. It is our Tuesday check-in. Nope, I didn't even do that. None. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. As you guys are coming into our mental health check-in on this morning, I want to know how you're doing. How are you mentally and emotionally? Where's your mental and emotional well-being? Let me know as you guys are coming in. It's our morning mental health check-in, and I want to know, how are you? Are you well? Let me know, how are you doing? I want to hear about your mental and emotional well-being. I want to know if you're well. I want to know if you're struggling before we get into everybody else's day and how they're doing, and I got to do this and I got to do that. I really want to know, how are you doing on this morning? Mentally and emotionally, are you well? Talk to me. Y'all know I talk back. Happy Tuesday. It's our morning mental health check-in, and we are just here checking in. You guys can talk to me. I promise I'll talk back, and I want to hear how you're doing on this morning, okay? Before we start checking in with everybody else and all of our responsibilities and making sure everything and everybody else is good, I want to know, how are you guys doing on this morning? Are you well mentally and emotionally? What does that look like for you? How are you really feeling? Thank you. Good morning. Hey, JS, how is it going? Hey, Taylor, my dear, how are you? Happy Tuesday, y'all. On this morning, we are doing our morning mental health check-in, and I just want to know, how are we feeling on this morning? And I don't want to hear, oh, I'm good. Of course, if you are good. Hi, Priya. Thank you so much, my dear. I want to know how you guys are doing on this morning. Let me know. How are you guys today? How's your mental and emotional well-being? What are you actually feeling right now? Do you know what you're actually feeling right now? Because that's the thing. That's the thing. Sometimes we have so many different emotions all going on at once that we do not know what we're feeling. Or we have our presenting feelings, right? So I present like I'm angry, but underneath the surface, I might be feeling, like Priya said, depressed. But for some people, that's how it shows up. It doesn't always look like somebody in a corner having Eeyore syndrome, right? So I want to know, how are you guys doing mentally and emotionally? Somebody said depressed. I'm so sorry to hear that. Clinical depression, DSM-5 depression, like you have seen a provider, or we're just in the blue right now. We're just feeling a little down and a little low, because there's a difference, you know? So I want to know, like, you're saying that you're depressed. I'm sorry to hear that. Clinical depression. Okay. All right. So if you have clinical depression, then I am assuming you're probably working with a mental health professional. I would hope so. And I hope that you're utilizing healthy coping strategies to help you navigate those symptoms of depression, because it can be really, really hard. That's amazing. That's amazing. You know, it can sneak up on you too. Like, I think sometimes people oftentimes don't know. Girl, listen, there's somebody on the internet that said that. Somebody could say it in my real life too. That's fine. You get used to it. It's okay. There probably are a bunch of fake people who, you know, for one reason or another, um, pretend to be somebody they're not. But I promise I'm me. And on this morning, I'm just here checking in to see how you guys are doing mentally and emotionally. Anyway, Priya was talking about having clinical depression, and there are so many different healthy coping strategies that we can engage in that would help us navigate that. Things like having a sleep routine, a sleep schedule, physical exercise, and you don't have to go run a marathon. I actually just did a video about that not too long ago. You don't have to go run a marathon, right? You just need to move. Goodness, until I see you. Yeah, like sometimes you just have to move your body. The mind and the body really do work together. You can't address one without the other. Yoga, swimming, going for a walk. It's T. Ooh, thank you, Macy girl. Oh, thank you, girl. Happy Tuesday, y'all. It's Tuesday morning, so we're just doing our morning mental health check-in, and I really just am asking, how are you guys doing mentally and emotionally? Somebody said that they had clinical depression. I'm so sorry to hear that, but I am happy that you're working with a mental health professional, as well as doing things on your own, watching your diet, make sure you're getting enough sleep, reframing your thoughts, right? That plays a really significant role in our mental and emotional well-being. If you're sitting there ruminating, oh, my outfit, I don't know if I can, like, if y'all can see it, I'm just wearing it's just a dress. And it's actually really, really long. But we're getting into like the fall season almost, so we can start transition from the short to a little bit longer. But anyway, this is our morning mental health check-in, so I want to know, how are you guys doing mentally and emotionally? Like, let me know, what emotion is taking up the most space for you right now? Like, if you could honestly say, this depression, this anxiety, this happiness, right? Because everything doesn't always have to be less than optimal. Some people are actually fine. Some people have amazing mental and emotional well-being, and some people have had to work to get there, right? They're skills. You have to have the ability to reframe your negative thinking. Otherwise, you'll definitely stay in a funky mood. So as we're doing our morning mental health check-in, you guys talk to me. I promise I'll talk back. Let me know what you guys are feeling. Are we feeling anxious? A little overwhelmed? Are we irritable? I literally said that. Hey, I think that says Nicola Gray. How's it going? I think it's Shadia. I hope I said that correctly. Happiness is temporary. Look for peace. Peace is permanent. I absolutely agree. When I did morning mental health check-in, I think maybe like Sunday or Monday, because it's only Tuesday, right? So one of those days, I definitely mentioned that. And I like to tell people that happiness is kind of like a noun. It's associated with people, places, and things, versus peace is you have the ability to be content regardless of what is going on. It doesn't mean that you love the circumstances, doesn't mean you like it or you're excited about it. It does mean that you have the ability to maintain a stable sense of being. You said if only you could understand what we're talking about. Well, we're kind of just having a casual conversation. We're kind of just having a casual conversation about your mental health. This is our morning mental health check-in, so we're just kind of checking in, and I want to know how you guys are doing mentally and emotionally. And you're more than welcome to join in on the conversation and let us know how you're doing mentally and emotionally. This reminds you of the kid. I don't know how. I don't really know how, but that's okay. Anyway, happy Tuesday, y'all. It is our mental health morning check-in, and I want to know, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much, girl. I want to know how you guys are doing mentally and emotionally. That is actually a part of my mental and emotional well-being. I take care of myself. Okay, I can't be outside looking crazy like I have to. And I'm not gonna say, you know, we all have off days, we all have rough times, but a part of my mental and emotional well-being is that I definitely take care of myself, and I take really, really good care of myself, because if I don't, nobody else will, and I damn sure ain't gonna be able to help nobody else if I'm not taking care of me. And that looks different for different people, and it looks different in different seasons. You know, sometimes it might look like beauty queen, sometimes it might look like, oh, you know what, we made it and we're here. But for me, that's definitely a part of my mental and emotional well-being. When you look good, you feel good. Life is already hard. You ain't got to be ugly while it's hard. And ugly, I'm not talking about what happened when your mom and your dad got together. I'm not talking about genetics. I'm talking about your attitude, your spirit, your countenance. You ever seen somebody and they just look so down, so blue, just look like the world and just the world is winning? You ever seen somebody and they look like life is life and they on the losing side? It doesn't have to be that way. So as we're chatting, right, you guys let me know, how are you doing mentally and emotionally? What does your mental and emotional well-being look like on this morning? How are you caring for yourself? What does that look like for you? That's what we're talking about on today. Because I want to know. I want to know how you're feeling. Oh, you said my voice is comforting. Thank you. Thank you. How are you guys doing mentally and emotionally? Right? And then too, knowing that you don't have to immediately change the feeling. If you're checking in with yourself and you're asking yourself, how am I doing on this morning? I'm irritated. Ooh, I got an attitude. Them kids was working on my damn nerves this morning. Whatever it is that you're feeling, it's okay to just acknowledge it. I'm not one of those people that's for toxic positivity. Right, I definitely want you to feel your feelings, and I want you to acknowledge that that's how you feel. I also know you don't have to stay there. I also know that our feelings are fickle, they're fleeting, and they lie to us all the time. And your feelings are not fact. Ooh, one time for the people in the back. Your feelings is not fact. They're just feelings. And it's okay for you to acknowledge them. I'm not telling you not to do that, right? I'm just letting you know, hey, just because you feel sad don't mean you gotta walk around being sad. You ain't gotta cry all day. You ain't gotta not brush your teeth or comb your hair. You can have your 10, 15, 20 minutes. Sometimes you might even need an hour. That's okay. To just acknowledge, I feel sad. I want to cry. I'm irritated. I am annoyed. Then people get on my nerves. Whatever it is, it's okay to acknowledge that. I just don't want you to stay there. It's not necessary. You ain't gotta dwell in that space. So let me know, how are you guys doing mentally and emotionally? This is actually like, I have no idea what that means. I don't know what that means. And that's okay, right? You just might be letting me know how you're doing mentally, emotionally. You just might be doing a check-in, because that's what we're doing anyway, right? Talking about our mental, emotional well-being. So on this morning, with our check-in, I'm just checking in. How are you guys doing mentally and emotionally? That's all right. People do that sometimes. It honestly doesn't even bother me. Everybody needs some space, right? If I'm trolling, I don't have too much going on in my real life, or maybe I have a whole lot going on in my life, which is why I'm trolling in the first place, because anything to distract me from this BS, I will take it. That's what I think about people, you know, when they troll. And sometimes you just have a difference of opinions. That's okay too. I am about to have to get ready to wrap up. I thought I was gonna have a little bit more time than this, so this was a real quick morning mental health check-in. I hope that you guys are overall well, taking care of yourself, supporting your overall mental and emotional well-being. Right, like, sometimes we have to, and sometimes we laugh and cry at the same time. That's okay. We do what we have to make it to the next day, to the next moment, sometimes to the next minute, because it'd be like that. But I am about to get ready to wrap up. I just wanted to pop on really quickly and just do a morning mental health check-in, right? I didn't get to do one earlier this morning, so I wanted to make sure I just came live for a little bit just to say happy Tuesday. I hope that you have a great day. I hope that you're taking care of yourself, looking after yourself, supporting yourself, okay? Because nobody's going to do that for you like you will do it for you. Take care of yourself, look after yourself, and I'll see y'all next time, all right? Peace.